On April 10th, 1912, the largest and most luxurious passenger ship ever built began its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York City. Its name was RMS Titanic. At more than 269 meters long, the Titanic represented the height of human engineering and ambition. Many people believed it was so advanced that it was practically unsinkable. The ship carried over 2,200 passengers and crew from every walk of life. Wealthy businessmen, famous families, immigrants hoping for a better future, and hardworking crew members all shared the same dream of reaching America. Life on board was very different depending on your class. First-class passengers enjoyed grand staircases, elegant dining halls, swimming pools, and luxurious cabins, while third-class passengers lived in much simpler conditions, but were still excited about the journey ahead. For the first 4 days, everything went smoothly. The sea was calm, the weather was clear, and passengers enjoyed music, food, and entertainment. However, on the evening of April 14, several nearby ships sent warnings that large icebergs had been spotted in the North Atlantic. Unfortunately, the Titanic continued at high speed. At 11:40 p.m., a lookout finally spotted an iceberg directly ahead. The crew immediately tried to turn the ship and reverse the engines, but it was too late. The iceberg scraped along the side of the Titanic, tearing open several compartments below the waterline. Although the damage looked small from above, it was fatal. Water began pouring into the ship faster than anyone expected. The Titanic had lifeboats, but not enough for everyone on board. At the time, safety regulations were outdated, and the ship carried only 20 lifeboats, far fewer than needed for all the passengers and crew. As panic spread, the famous order of women and children first was followed, while the ship slowly tilted into the freezing Atlantic Ocean. The ship's musicians continued playing to help calm frightened passengers. Crew members worked bravely to launch lifeboats, and many people sacrificed their own chance to survive so others could live. In the early hours of April 15, 1912, after just 2 hours and 40 minutes, the mighty Titanic. More than 1,500 people lost their lives in one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. Around 700 survivors were later rescued by the RMS Carpathia, which rushed to the scene after receiving distress signals. The tragedy shocked the entire world and changed maritime safety forever. New international rules required enough lifeboats for everyone, continuous radio communication, and the creation of the Even more than a century later, the story of the Titanic continues to fascinate millions of people. It is remembered not only for its incredible size and luxury, but also as a powerful reminder that nature can overcome even humanity's greatest achievements. The Titanic's legacy lives on as a story of ambition, courage, sacrifice, and one unforgettable night that changed history forever.